Good morning, welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Connor Bales.
And I'm Will Joseph.
This coming spring semester, Unified Sports will be introduced as a year-long class. We go to Luke Teal with more.
Starting in the spring semester, Unified Sports will be transitioning into a full class from its current once-monthly club events.
This year, our new principal, Ms. Sarin, came to me and middle of this term and said, hey, we're looking at getting it started for the spring semester. Would that be possible? Of course, I jumped all over it. Mr. Fisher is actually going to be teaching it in the spring, but we're excited to have it going.
Some students interested in enrolling in the new course see the program as an opportunity to support their peers.
I'm taking Unified Sports to help kids with special needs learn how to play sports and feel more welcome.
I always tell them it's one of my most favorite things I do at Roseville High School, to see the good in people and to see the pure joy and happiness that both the Gen Ed students working with the peers and the peers working with the Gen Ed students. You just see awesome things happening weekly, and the relationships that they're building and the impact that they're having on each other's lives is awesome.
Some participants are excited for an extended opportunity to work with their unified classmates and bond.
I feel like it's going to be a good class. It's going to be a good opportunity for all the kids to play games and, get to know each other. It's going to be a good time for everyone to interact and have fun.
Thanks, Luke.
In other news, senior quotes, memories, and photos are due this Friday for the yearbook. For more information, see Mrs. Handling in room 913.
Additionally, the last day to turn in Toys for Tots is tomorrow. Toys can be turned into the cafeteria.
And now we go to Sienna Moffett with sports.
Good morning, and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Sienna Moffett. Winter sports are finally underway. Starting on the hardwood, boys basketball went 1-1 with a loss to Rockland and a win against Mira Loma over break. In the loss to Rockland, senior Brandon Newton and sophomore Matthias Howard led the Tigers in points with 8 each. Howard also had 2 steals on the night, while senior Clark Nielsen led in rebounds with 6. Despite the efforts, this wasn't enough to stop the Thunder as Roseville lost 75-34. Roseville moved on pretty quickly though, as they clapped back against Mira Loma High School. Junior Ren Marsh put the Tigers on his back in the win, leading in multiple categories. Marsh led in points with 20, assists with 3, steals with 2, and finished second in rebounds with 5. Sophomore Tyler Ritter also finished with 9 points on a perfect night from the field, going 3 for 3. The Tigers won 71-28 with 12 forced turnovers and 37 rebounds total. Boys basketball participates in the Gold Dust Tourney this Thursday to Saturday. More on that in Friday's broadcast. Girls basketball also had plenty of games since our last show, with their first win against El Dorado High School and losses against Rio Linda and Nevada Union. The Lady Tigers were able to beat the Cougars due to Kalani Pham's 19-point performance. Pham has been able to stay hot despite the following losses, dropping 15 and 17 points in those games. She looks to keep it up against Umeo's High School tonight. Moving on to the pitch. Boys soccer kicked off their season with a win against Mira Loma. They won a close battle, winning 1-0 with a goal from senior James Crawford. They look to stay undefeated today against Lincoln High School. As far as girls soccer, their season starts on Friday. Wrestling also had to kick off their season tomorrow with a home match against Antelope. And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Sienna. If you're like me, your social media has been filled with grown men screaming like they're little babies because of a new multiplayer indie horror called Lethal Company. It's the newest indie hit that has grabbed the internet with its unique graphics and gameplay loop, making for one of the most surprising games I've played for a while. If you want a hilarious and scary game to play with friends, Lethal Company is easily one of the best games you'll play for a while. One of the biggest surprises over break was Hunger Games: Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I've never seen a Hunger Games movie, so as an entry point to the series, this movie was great. For a prequel series I knew nothing about, this did a great job of hooking me with an engaging plot and interesting characters that left me wanting more.
What are the Hunger Games for?
And finally, nominations for A&E's upcoming award show are open. Please scan the QR code on the screen or visit our Instagram at EOT_A&E. Categories to nominate for are Best Actor, Actress, or Voice Actor, Album, Game, Movies, and Series of the Year. A second round of voting begins next week. That's all for me. I'm Brady Hendricks. Now we go back to the news.
Thanks, Brady. That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyethetigernews.com. Stay classy, Roseville.